I have come here to chew bubblegum and kick ass. And I'm all out of bubblegum.
You know how long I've been waiting for this? Woo, I'm about to make a name for myself here.
Oh, it's Monday night. It's time for the top 10 alternatives. I'm actually on time. I feel pretty prepared. It's crazy. Craziness. So, let's do like we always do. Start the show off by giving a duck away. I'm going to drop the last week's link to the live in the chat. The live chat, that is. And so if you have not done a comment on last week's live video, if you'll head over there while we say hello to everybody, you'll get a chance to get a duck here at the very beginning of the show. Stick around to the end because we'll give another duck away. And what those ducks are for is for a duck race that I do at the end of the month. And I give a bundle of books away. Usually it's about 4, but then on months like this, where there's 5 Mondays, you get 5 books. So, pardon me. I feel gassy. How's it going, Larry? Appreciate you coming out. First like and first comment. Woo! Nice. Appreciate you coming. He's already calling out Dale here on guard. Nice. Draw now. I want a duck. Who else got a duck? Do you know? I don't even know that I know. Let's see. Jonathan, Collectibles to Astonish. He has a duck. And JSS Brooklyn has a duck. So those are the 2 so far that have ducks for this month. Still a chance, Larry. Still a chance. Mr. Akins with surprise attack over here. Appreciate you coming out. Thank you, sir. Dale Spence. Hey, LFG. Let's go. Right? Thanks for coming out, Dale. My Iron Brethren, Dale, and fellow statesman Iron Brethren right here. Mr. Akins. Awesome, folks. JSS Brooklyn in the house. What's going on, homie? Thanks for coming out. Appreciate you. Cliff on Comics in the house. What's going on, homie? Appreciate you. Love you, 22s. Hey, we love you as well, Cliff. Love you back. Michael Baker in the house. What's going on, homie? Thanks for coming out. Baker giveaway is up and running as well. Baker has decided he wants to give away this amazing Thor cover for the month of June. Check that out. Ultimate Universe number 198 Thor cover for Thor's Day and Father's Day this month. So, because he is the what did Baker say? Baker said he was the All Father. That's what it is. So there you go. There's the Baker giveaway for the month. Stick around, and you'll get a chance at winning that at the end of the month. But thank you, Baker, for throwing that out there. I appreciate it. I know the chat appreciates it as well. Awesome giveaway. Let's see. Yes. So, like, I'm on this big deal of, like, no high fructose corn syrup. I don't want that crap in anything. I'm gonna let you know. Like, since I have given up as much as I can so far, anyways. Like, don't get me wrong. If I go to, like, usually if I go to a restaurant, I try to get sweet tea now. But like if I go and I get like a Coke somewhere or Dr. Pepper, because in the South they're all Coke. But if I go and get a soda anywhere, like of course I'm gonna get one. But like at home, like our Oreos we found, they don't have high fructose corn syrup in it. These Cokes don't have high fructose. Like I don't crave things near like I used to, and I don't. I feel like I actually get full. Like I don't know. I'm telling you. I think high fructose corn syrup messes with our brains, and I think it's a money grab. I'm that guy. I am that guy. I'm officially that guy. So there you go. Let's see if Dale can get his 2 tonight. I don't think we played the clip. Did we play the clip last week? I can't remember. Right. Right? I'm just saying. Otaku Mike in the house. What's going on, homie? Thank you for coming out. Appreciate you. Bro, I put on, like, I can't remember which video it was. It was one of your reviews, though. And, like, YouTube was like, oh, you're actually going to watch this one. And so, like, it was just like a playlist of, like, just reviews. And I was cool with it. A lot of them I'd already watched or heard before or whatever, the TMNT ones and stuff. But I was just like, I'm just going to let this guy rack up some watch hours right now. Oh, man. Let's see. That Ultimate Avenger Universe Avengers Virgin Thor 1 in 50. Nice. Nice. Yeah, that and like the dyes, because like we're also a dye free house as well. And I used to think that was the biggest load of crap. Like people were like, "Oh yeah, my kids can't have dye." I'm like, "What do you mean you can't have dye?" Like we grew up on all that kind of stuff. What do you mean you can't have dye? But like, yo, like my son, that dye, it messes with him so freaking bad. He is a totally different person now that like we don't do the dyes in the house. So it makes it hard to like find, like, first of all, it makes it hard to find stuff when you don't know where to go. And then secondly, it's like it's more expensive. But at the end of the day, it's like it's worth the money, because, and it's not like it's drastically expensive either, because like whatever, you know, like you don't need to feed your kids a bunch of candy anyways and stuff like that. But like it's just aggravating when it's like, just do right to begin with, and we're good. What are these Oreo? They're Oreo. They're bro, Costco, okay? Costco. That's where I get my Cokes from. That's where I get these Oreos from, except last Friday they did not have my Oreos. And I've got a little bit to hold me over. But if they don't have them next Friday, like, I'm in trouble. I'm just letting you know. But they're just regular Oreos. They're not the prepackaged stuff. They're like in a different aisle as well. But yeah, they're Oreo brand, but they don't have high fructose corn syrup in it. They have actual real like sugar. So they'll get out right. 100. And yes, it's always about money. I agree. Yeah. Money makes the monkey dance, is my pop used to tell me. And he got that from a Simpsons episode. No money, no dance. Phil Alien in the house. What's going on, Phil? Appreciate you coming out. I Phil, I've not sent it. I haven't forgot about you, but I've not sent it yet. So I'll be working on it as soon as I can. But I haven't forgot about you. 22 is hard to cut those ingredients out, so way to go. It is hard. It is absolutely hard. Like, it takes a lot to find like what's right, and I don't know. It's aggravating. It's so aggravating. Costco has made it easier. Costco and Aldi's are like the best places to go. Down here anyways. I don't know if it's across, country or whatever. But like Costco and Aldi's down here is like the best places to go to like get rid of that kind of stuff if that's what you're looking to do. Mr. Akins, my wife is allergic to corn syrup, and once you start looking, everything has corn syrup in it. It is gov substance. So yeah. That and like so another thing. So we try to cut dyes, we try to cut high fructose corn syrup, and then added sugar and like stupid stuff. Like I don't need sugar added into my cheese. Like, get freaking sugar out of I just want cheese. Like, it's not hard. It's not, like, I just want freaking cheese. So like, yeah. So, it's crazy. It's freaking crazy. Let's see. We did not play the clip last week. Lost 100 times. I'm sorry, Dale. John Byrne could get rid of it with a stroke of his pen. Absolutely. 25 years ago, I used to drink over a case a day of cola. Yo, I used to drink, I went from the cans, the 12-ounce cans, and I would drink like 2 or 3 of those a day. I would drink 2 or 3 of those. And then I went to the minis to try and like keep myself from doing it. And then since I've swapped to these, it's like maybe one a day. Maybe one. I mean, it's more or less one a day. But like I don't drink near as many of these. And they taste there's no difference. No difference. No aspartame either. Like I'm a big fan. Stop cold turkey and drink mostly water. Nice. Good for you. That deserves an applause. I'm just saying, because like straight up just water, that's miserable. For me. 100. Absolutely. Your health is priceless. I cut myself off from soda 2 years ago. I drink sparkling ice now. No sugar in them, made from different. Nice. That's awesome. Good for you, Joe. I'm just saying. Look at y'all. Y'all are killing it. We can get sodas with real sugar at a little Mexican store. Yes. Nice. That's this. Yeah. It has real sugar in it. It's the same ingredients, except for where it says high fructose corn syrup on the American ones. This one just says sugar. It's like, come on, just do right. I drink a Pepsi or Coke. I'm up all night. Oh no. Vanilla cake was my vanilla cake. Oh, vanilla Coke. Yo, cherry Coke, man. I love me some cherry Coke. Love it. Kenneth Bird in the house. How's it going, man? Appreciate you coming out. Clean water pump right out of the river at the time. Yeah, okay. Got a well going on. Nice. I haven't had a Coke in 5 years. COVID made it taste like battery. I'm so sorry, Dale. I'm sorry that it's changed the taste. On top of that, I'm sorry that you know what battery acid tastes like. Like that's a horrible combination between the two. Oh man. All right, I think I've reached the end here. So let's go ahead. I hadn't even pulled this up. Jeez and Pete's. See, I was doing good until now, and then it's like I'm not doing good. So filter duplicate users. 8. Get comments. How many comments we got? 9 comments. All right. So let's move this right here. Do like that. And then hit start, and we'll see who the third person to win a duck is, and that is none other than JSS Brooklyn. Man has got 2 ducks. Now he is doubled up back to back. Nice. Congratulations, JSS. Speaking of JSS Brooklyn and Otaku Mike as well, the CBC Awards nominations have started. So if you're looking for somebody for a blue wrench, JSS, that's a good nomination right there. Otaku Mike for reviews, that's a good nomination right there. So I'm thinking about doing like 2 years ago or something like that. I did like an alternatives nominations show live. I'm thinking about doing it again. I wanted to do it last year and I forgot. And I kept putting it off, kind of thing. And so I want to do it. What do y'all think? The main goal of it would be to just like, you know how we get stuck sometimes in categories and it's like, I don't know who to vote for on this one or whatever. The main goal would be to like throw out names who would fit those categories and like just to help people kind of get just ball rolling. And not just me throwing out names either. I'm talking like the chat. If somebody wanted to come on and jump on with me, like they could throw out names. We could go and look at channels. Like that would be the goal of this. So, y'all let me know in the chat. What do y'all think? Should we do this? Should that be something we do? I'm just saying. I like the idea of like getting the word out there. Coke will dissolve a tooth overnight. That may be why. Some of my teeth are jacked up. What does battery acid taste like? I don't want to know that. I don't want to know that at all. No cookies in 5 years, bro. Congrats on that, Cliff. That's all. Man, I'm gonna tell you right now, freaking, you give me one of those Chips Ahoy like chewy chocolate chip cookies, bro. It's freaking over. It is over. And I haven't found those without high fructose corn syrup, so I've just been sticking with Oreos. But I'm just saying, like, oh my gosh, I love those. I love them. Look at JSS just winning left and right, right? I'm just saying. Thank you, Mike. I appreciate that. Thank you for the nominations. That's awesome. We'll see. It's whoever you got to have the most for right now. It's all nominations, and then once all the nominations come in, that's where they'll compile their list of 5, and then voting will start after that. So, vote JSS for Blue Wrench. Yep, that's a good one. Vote. Hey, thank you very much, Dale. I appreciate that. No, I would love to get nominated again. That'd be fantastic. I would love it. I was nominated last year for Best Channel Supporter. It was fun, but I'd like to see someone else nominated this year, like our very own JSS Brooklyn. Nice. Okay, I'm gonna say, like, Baker, you were my guy last year. Like, I was all over. I was like, hey, let's get Michael Baker. Let's go. Larry, and should be consistent too. Yeah. Fun idea. All right, awesome. Okay, I think both those are talking about my show idea. So, antifreeze used to taste sweet, but they put something in it now to prevent dogs and cats from drinking it. Yo, I heard about a lady who got drugged, roofied with antifreeze. What? Nuts. The things people do these days, ridiculous. I can tell with all the wild cats around. Oh, save the animals. All right. Let's go ahead. Let's do this. Let's do this top 10. Let's do this. All right. There's your top 10, people. In the bottom 20 right there, the bottom 10. Nightwing, that cover's still on here. Here's our monsters right here. Have y'all seen this? There's word bubbles on the cover. We went back to word bubbles? It says this is an homage to Batman 217. I've got to look up that homage. But honestly, I'm kind of surprised this was not on the top 10, with it being a 1 in 25. So, are y'all surprised with that as well? That's honestly a little surprising to me. Spawn still on the back 20 right here. Crazy. DC Pride Day. This comic book cover came back. Invincible. I can't remember if that's the full or if that's the original, but what's going on with Venom here? What's the haps on that? Why are these on the list? Curious about that. Daniel Warren Johnson, second printing. Surprised that's not in the top 10, honestly. Because lots of covers we're revisiting this week, it seems like. Which is odd to me. It's really odd. So, let's see what y'all got to say about all this. Mr. Akins. Very true. Many a pet has lost to... Yeah, we had a few dogs. People would put it in hamburger meat and feed it to dogs that we had. So, bummer. Claim number 12. Spider-Man, was that $2.99? $2.99. The first appearance of Venom. I have one on the bottom tier. Nice. Loving number 12, the underrated McFarlane cover. I like that one. That one is nice. I think I like that one better than 300, honestly, because of, it's just, I like the background better. I feel someone should homage that cover. Well, the back 10 look better. Another roughly... You ain't wrong, bro. You ain't wrong. Starting off with this Miles Morales Spider-Man number... Is it 33? Am I wrong? Oh, I'm not. I'm right. This features a purse. I've not been drinking, I promise. This features a first appearance and cover appearance of Power Lift. Not Lick. Power Lift. So I don't know why people are hyped up about this She-Hulk style character here, Luke Cage. I don't know. Near mint's $20. I could see this one. This is a pre-sale one. I could see that one possibly being one as well that's going to be on top. This one I think is already at $59, if that's right. 1 in 25 Virgin cover of the same cover. I kind of like the Virgin cover a little bit better. I don't know, like having the trade dress in there is pretty cool, and him interacting with it. I don't know. What do y'all think? Which one do y'all like? Y'all like the Virgin or the trade dress better? Curious. Here is my alternative to this book right here. Kind of a crossover, but not, and I'll explain it. Spawn number 9. I know this is automatically going to put several people on the board here, but rumor is that we're going to be getting Angela in the Marvel Rivals video game, and I could see like this book kind of like hitting off because of that. Whether it does or doesn't, that's a whole nother story. But this has also got the first appearance of Medieval Spawn. I believe he just got his solo title as well. Was a member of the Scorched team, if I'm not mistaken. Near mint's at $8. This book had like $20 and $30 highs back in the day. So like I don't know. Like Marvel, it seems like kind of wants, if they do put her in the Rivals, then they might want to do something. But I think it's a fantastic cover. She's on the cover. First appearance in the book. I mean, this is a Marvel character now. Like, could they maybe do something else? Just saying. It's not a bad book to have. I think it's better than Power Lift here. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong with that because I don't know anything about Power Lift, but still, I just which of Miles' villains have ever like really done anything big or become a key? I don't even know any of them really, honestly. They're like just his villains. So let's see how everybody's doing on the list here. Okay, finally caught it. All right, you should flip a coin to see if you do the top tier or the. Oh no, that's a disaster. That's so. Oh no, I got lucky today, man. They dropped the list early, which I was so thankful for. But it was like, I think 1 o'clock, and I just happened to check, and it's usually nowhere near 1 o'clock when it comes out. And I was like, oh, it's out. That's crazy. Because Todd McFarlane was interviewed by Comic Tom, and he was talking about ASM 299 was the first appearance of Venom, not ASM 300. Yo, I think it's just because you first like to. But again for me, a first appearance is the first time that I see a character, and I can recognize that character from then on. That's a first appearance to me, and it's not a preview, and it's not a cover. So like a one panel in the back of a book, if I can clearly see that character and recognize them from then on, in a comic book story or whatever, like that counts for me as a first appearance. That's the first time that I saw them. So that's why I say it for $2.99. I agree, Dale. Hopefully he'll have some X-Men for us. Do I have some X-Men? I think I do actually. I think I do actually have some. Hey, we're gonna get to it. Yes, it is. No, it's Power Lift. Oh, snap. Dale is 1 for 1. What? Check Dale out. Trade dress. Always love when the trade dress is messed up. Nice. Good vote. Solid vote. Mr. Akins is 1 for 2. We got Cliff is 2 for 2. Nice. 1 for 2. Love this pick 20. I figured you would. Right? I'm just saying. Angela killed by Neil Gaiman in Spawn through at 100 or in the courtroom. All right. We'll see if we keep it up. You keep saying Power Lift. I don't think you say it that way. It is Power. No. Power Lift. Popular because John Cena transitioning. Hulk 180. Just saying. No, I'm with you. Hulk 180. Yes. Yep. Coming in at number 9, we've got Monsters. What is this? Number 4? No, number 3. Apologies. Monsters number 3, y'all. Number 3. This is a $6 book. Cover price, and right now, near mint's at $6. What is y'all's thoughts on this? I almost feel like copies magically got found or something like that, and like people were able to buy them because like, first of all, I don't think it's necessarily one of those big covers. I mean, Near Mint Pluses, this was $8. That was back in February. So it doesn't look like this book was ever necessarily like a big high dollar Mark Spears book, which is kind of really odd. I feel like we did talk about this book though, did we not? So I saw this and it intrigued me. First of all, I don't have an alternative for this book. I mean, it's cover price. Like that's just what you would pay for it. You know what I mean? Like I get if you found a used one, but still. But then I got to looking. I was like, okay, if that's $6, like what's the deal? So I went and looked on mycomicshop.com because that's where I buy stuff at. Let me zoom in on this. Hold on. I think my Coke's about to spill. All right, there we go. That's a little better. That's a little better. That's what I'm wondering. I'm wondering if the covers are catching up. Like I'm wondering that. Like is it just because of saturation of covers? You think? Because I was kind of wondering if that's what the deal is. Bedazzle is in the house. What's going on, lady? Thanks for coming and hanging out. Appreciate you. So, of course, I got looking at my comic shop to see like what all's going on with the books and if they had any in stock, if that was a thing. And then so issue 1, I came across this 5th printing right here. I was like, $7. Okay. That's par. That's not bad. It's 5th printing though. If that matters to you, I guess. It did to me. And then I saw this one. 2nd printing of number 2. Kind of a cool cover. I don't know if it's going to show up. Ah, no, it's all zoomed in. Hold on. Come on. Zoom. A little bit. Just a little bit. Oh, that's not enough. Dad burn, Matthew. Come on. There we go. So I found that. I was like, okay, that's cool. And then I kept scrolling to see like what else we got. Got that. Okay, here's this $6. It's like, oh wow, they got them in. And then there's this one. There's the B cover. So I wound up picking a B cover up because I like this cover. I think it's a cool cover for $6. There's this one right here, which is not bad. $6. You got the homage to the 25th anniversary. Was it 25th or 50th anniversary? I can't remember. It's one of those. The Marvel border covers. I wish that had that one. All right, so that was issue 3. Here's issue 4. We got that one. I picked this one up. I almost picked this one up. I like this one as well. These are all first printings. There's UNASM 300 homage. $6, all cover price. Now it escapes me what homage that's for. Joker, Batman, number 5. I'm just saying, like this is odd. Is it not? Is it odd, or am I just overthinking this? This feels odd because it used to be like you could not pick any. I grabbed this one. I like the snake tattoo over the eye. That's kind of cool. Now that one's not cover price, but it's also a ratio or something. It's got a full cover for $20. So yeah, like what's the like? Am I just thinking too much? Like why are these now available? I don't understand. All right. Larry is at 0 for 3. Dale is at 1 for 3. Cliff is at 2 for 3. Mr. Aikens 1 for 3. And Michael Baker 1 for 3. His covers are catching up with the hype. I wonder if that's the case. Rich is in the house. Comic Cap Collectibles. Appreciate you coming out, man. Thank you so much. Yeah. Like I said, I don't have an alternative, but just interesting that a cover price is on the list. Weird. All right. Jeff Deckel did this ratio right here, a 1 in 25 Storm. Shout out to John's Comics with Kids. I think it's a pretty cool cover. I like it a lot. And it does have a first appearance. I don't think that's why it's on the list, though. Because if you look at these other ones, they're like around cover price. So if it was the first appearance, all the other ones would be higher up, too. Near mint's $49 for the 125. That's about double what a 125 normally is. So kind of weird on that one. But here is my alternative to this, and I showed the missus this because I was like, "Oh, you're gonna like this cover," and of course she did like the cover. But Inferno #1, everybody's favorite of oh, I freaking forgot her name now. Golly, my memory is crap right this second. Emma Frost. There we go. Another Jeff Deckel cover right there. I thought the pinup like style, I thought the way that they're both sitting, I thought that was really good. The contrast of the white cover and the black cover, I thought that was really cool. That'd be a cool set, honestly, to have both of those. Nearmint's at $10 for this one right here. It's not a ratio, but still $10. I think is a solid that's solid like movement on a cover price. You know what I mean? Like for it to not be a ratio or nothing like that, just a variant cover, $10. That's pretty crazy. So yeah, if you want some Jeff Deckel in your life, and you don't want to pay $50 for this 1 in 25 Storm, I'd say look at Inferno #1. Pretty decent book, I think, anyways. But what do I know? What do I know? Let's see what's going on in the chat. We've got Dan's Comic Corner in the house. What's going on, Dan? Thank you for coming and hanging out with me. Appreciate you. Glad you could finally make the live. Welcome, welcome. We've got Mr. Akins. That's Larry. Mr. Akins, 1 for 5. Larry is at 0. Baker is at 1. Dale is at 1. Cliff killing it at 3. Congratulations, Cliff. You've got some comic books. Coming in at #7, we've got Wolverine, #8. I had to look that one up. I couldn't think of it off the top of my head. Daniel Warren Johnson cover right here. Are people still loving this cover? I know that Baker was a fan of this cover. I'm not. I'm not a fan. I'm not trying to piss in your Cheerios. I'm just saying. I'm not a fan. It's got a first appearance. I don't think that matters here. I think it's all about the cover. Near Mint's going for $69. There's the second printing right there. There's the second printing Virgin variant. Yeah. So, Mr. Akins says 1 for 6, just getting ahead of the game. I have I cannot pronounce that one, variant for Inferno #1. So close. So close, Dale. So close. I'm not pissing in your Mexican Coke. My alternative to this Daniel Warren Johnson Wolverine is a special shout out to Bottom Tier Collector who brought this cover to my attention. And it is a crossover, but it's Lobo #3. Come on, those are pretty dang close, y'all. Pretty freaking dang close. So all the credit goes to Bottom Tier Collector. Go check him out on YouTube. He is the one that brought this to my attention. Very Fine's going for $9 for this book. Near Mint sitting at $6. If you like the way this cover was done, then I think you'll enjoy. If you like the way that Wolverine is done, I think you may enjoy this cover as well. Part of that limited series, so there's only 4 issues in this, but that #1 can be a doozy. I'm just saying. That #1 can be a doozy because it's the first solo. So, there you go. Lobo, #3. Dale is in at 1. Cliff, it's got real cane sugar in it. Why would anyone do that? 1 for 7, says Mr. Akins. Larry is still at 0, and Baker is at 2. Nice. All right, let's get back. Nope, we're not highlighting any. Why are you doing that? Jeez and Pete's. Marvel Knights, The World to Come, #1. This is a 1 in 25, done by Simone DeMaio, probably, if I had to guess. This cover was very reminiscent of another cover, which is going to be the alternative. Just a little heads up. But yeah, this features a first appearance of this character right here. Again, I cannot pronounce that name. But that character, from what I understand, is the son of T'Challa, so maybe that's the reason why this book has got hype. Also, this book is supposed to feature a new Black Panther, which everybody keeps saying it's going to be a white dude. So that's kind of interesting. Near Mint's going for $22. I still really like that cover. That's $70. No way, bro. Get out of here. Why is that's a pre-sale one? Interesting. Look at that. Didn't even know that was a thing. $14? No, $4. Okay, second printing. Already going in second printing. Check out the Storm ones, though. Yo! Those are nice. I like the Storm ones. I like that one, too. David Mack, of course I like that one. Anyways, getting off track here a little bit. Just a little, just a little bit. My alternative to this book is, especially this cover right here, is Black Panther #3. This features the first appearance of Tosin. That was a thing there for a bit. Everybody was getting their Tosin on. Not so much now, though. Near Mint's going for $8 for this book. And no, T'Challa's son is not Tosin at the end of Black Panther Wakanda Forever. It's Toussaint. It's actually it's legit based off of a real world person. So no, his name is not Tosin. But I know this book was hyped there for a bit. People really enjoyed it and were excited about it, thinking this could be like the next type Miles Morales style character. If you missed out on it and you still want this book, I think now's a good time to get it. And the cover, like I said, is very reminiscent. Like they're fairly close. Color tone's different, but still, like they're pretty close. They're pretty close. I'm just saying, pretty close, pretty close. All right. Let's see what we got going on here in the chat. Chizzy chat. Mr. Akins, I can say this since I am white. A white Black Panther is stupid. Yeah. No, I kind of agree with all that. I really do. And now maybe it's a whole T'Challa adopted this kid or whatever kind of thing, and if the way, depending on how the story goes, I could kind of see it. But I would think the Black Panther would usually just be a black guy or girl, because Shuri has taken up the mantle. So, but I guess the one flaw I had, the one asterisk I have for that is, I do think it would have been cool if they had ventured more on the relationship of T'Challa and Bucky in the MCU, because I could have seen him taking up or putting on a Black Panther costume in the MCU, and then them giving him a white tiger or a white wolf costume or something like that. I think that would have been cool. But no, he wouldn't have stayed the Black Panther. That wouldn't have been my intent. But because he would need to grab it or something. Like T'Challa got hurt, so he just threw it on. That kind of thing. But yeah, I'm with you, Mr. Akins. I'm with you. 1 for 9, says Mr. Akins. 2 says Baker. 1 says Larry. And 1 says Dale. Disney don't know what they're doing. Yeah. Well, and, from what the headlines keep saying, I haven't read it yet, but from what the headlines keep saying, is everything I see is Disney Plus is broke. So I'm like, okay, well, there you go. There you go. All right. Yo, coming in at number 5, we've got a giant size X-Men. That's pretty interesting, actually. But we're halfway through the show. If you're enjoying this, please make sure to hit that like button. Hit the subscribe as well if you haven't already. Join us every Monday night because we do this, covering the top 10 list, giving out alternatives, and having fun just talking about comic books and sugar cokes. So, this custom Hasbro GameStop reissue foil. All right, this doesn't say facsimile, but it says a reissue. So this book is going for $58 right now, near mint. And the lowdown that I've heard about this book is that it's a GameStop exclusive. GameStop is not is not new to the comic book game. They've had several of their own covers and stuff like that before. However, on this one, this was if you came in, you're supposed to have bought Marvel action figures. Now, I've heard some people say it's 1 Marvel action figure. I've heard some people say it's 2 Marvel action figures. I've heard some people say they went in and they bought 2 Star Wars action figures and asked, do these go with it? Or do these count? And the stores are like, yeah, sure, whatever. So I think it depends on your store. If you're interested in this, you definitely need to go in and ask about it first before making. I've heard where people didn't get this X-Men book. They actually got page punchers instead. So if you want this book, first of all, you gotta go to GameStop. If they even have any. Apparently they were like, some people were like, had like a stack of them, and they're like, nobody's interested in this, and nobody, like, the game stores can't do anything with it. So there were some people that said that they even got it, they just walked in and asked, and they got handed one. So you may get lucky that way. I don't know. But just, you want to go in, you want to ask about them if you're interested in getting it, and just know that you're more than likely, you may have to buy an action figure to be able to get this special comic book that's on the top 10 now. What all is necessarily inside, I don't know. I don't really know. I don't know if it is a facsimile or not. It just says a reissue, which makes me feel like it's not a facsimile. So, but that's the lowdown on the book. That's why it's on the list, from what I gather. And my alternative, I don't have an alternative for this. But there was another book that I wanted to talk about because it's along the same lines as this. And that's this Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles #1 reissue or reprint. And this was by GameStop as well. And you had to, I can't remember what it was you had to buy. I feel like it was a game that was coming out. And if you bought the game, you got this book that came with it, if I remember what I read correctly. But it was another style giveaway or promo book, just like this X-Men one was. And this book right here, near mints are sitting at $150. Now, don't get me wrong, this is also like right before the comic boom. So don't go running out and grabbing as many X-Men as you can, because like there's been no recent sales on this book. I don't know if it's because they can't be found. I don't know if it's because people realize, hey, that's a stupid price to pay for a reprint. But that's the only other one that GameStop has done. So it'll be interesting to see and watch what this X-Men book actually does. Honestly, with the way facsimiles are coming out, I feel like it's gonna just tank. Like, I really do. I don't see why anybody would want, like, the only thing you're getting, well, from what I understand, is on the inside it says, Hasbro GameStop on the bottom, like in the indicia. So yeah, I don't know. That was another book that I wanted to talk about with TMNT, because it was along the same lines. So weird book. Anybody going out to GameStop? Y'all gonna be looking for that book? I kind of want to stop by. There's like 2 that I know of. I kind of want to go look and see. Like, do y'all have it? Do you have it? Do you? There's my honey. Hey, honey. Love you bunches. Let's see. Mrs. 22, dealing and wheeling those comics. I got you, Akins. Did y'all see Mrs. 22's first CGC unboxing? I dropped that video this past Friday. If you haven't seen it, y'all want to go check it out. It's definitely, you got a good laugh. I'm just saying, you're going to get a good laugh out of it. It was fun. It was so fun. Reprint. That's what I'm thinking too. I'm thinking it's not a facsimile. There's just a straight up reprint. 1 for 11 says Mr. Akins. Same for Larry. 2 says Baker. 1 says Dale. There's a new giant size X-Men foil coming out Wednesday. Oh, nice. Nice. I did not know that. No GameStop near me, or our only one we had here has been gone for 6 years now. That's a bummer. I think. Don't quote me on that. I feel like there's already facsimiles out there. So, great unboxing, says Cali Comics. Going on, man. Thank you for coming out. Appreciate you. Yeah, I saw your comment. I don't know if I've gotten a chance to reply to it yet or not, but it was fun. It was really fun. Yes, that Catwoman slab is fire. Yeah, and the missus really liked that. It was very good. That was one of your best videos from the 2 of you. Must watch. Thanks, Baker. Appreciate that. That is her Catwoman. Yes, it is her Catwoman. She saved it because I was gonna sell that mug. I'm not gonna lie. And then, I showed it to her, and I knew it was going to CGC after that. Coming in at number 4, a fan favorite from y'all, anyways. It is G.I. Joe: Real American Hero. This is number 300. What is it? 17. 317. Had to look it up. Nice, kind of nice negative space cover. They're calling it a camouflage cover is what they're calling it, but negative space cover. I feel like this is famous from, John Tyler Christopher, but I think this guy did a great job here. Francis Portella. And Near Mint's going for $36. I like these two, though, like the old school poster ones. I really like those. I'm really digging those as well. But, my alternative is by the same artist on the same book not long ago. And I don't remember seeing this on the top 10, so I'm not sure why. Y'all help me understand why this one made it, and this one has reached heights of $36, where this one, let me get rid of this, where this one right here has not. G.I. Joe number 311, again, Francis Portella, 1 in 10, Near Mints, $13. I need to understand why. Like, what's the... I feel like Snake Eyes is a really popular character. I think this was done really good. So, maybe it's not done up to... Maybe it's not done as good as I think it is. I don't know. I just... I thought this was really cool. And, that one's not pretty. That's funny. But Francis has been doing several of these G.I. Joe covers, y'all. Like the 1 in 10. So we were at 311. That's when it started. So here's a Duke one right here. Which is very, close to what that other one is. However, you got this right here where he kind of decided not to go negative space. So, yeah. And then you've got there's a Cobra Commander in here. That I almost did that as the one. I should have probably done this one. I should have done the Baroness is what I should have done. I don't think I saw it. I don't really like that one as much though. It's okay. It's okay. That Duke cover is Dookie. Oh, that's funny. Yeah, I think he dropped the ball on the Baroness one. I don't know. Her face is kind of messed up looking. It looks like to me. This one's cool. I like this one because like it's legit camouflage, and so like I wish he'd have done that on the rest of them as well. Like done just different color type camouflages and mixed it all in. That would have been cool. So and it would have been different and went with like you know how Marvel did those Galaxy ones. I mean, Baker gave, a Thanos Galaxy 9808 here last couple months ago. So, but it's almost like that. I like that. I think that's different. Puts a nice spin on that whole negative space. That one's probably my favorite one. Here's this one. I almost went with this one as the alternative. But I figured Snake Eyes would be more popular. I feel like that was pretty good. That was not bad. I don't know. What are y'all's thoughts on the negative space? And like it just keeps going. We got one. I mean, we're right here at 315. 317 was the other one. We might as well look at the other one. Regardless, Francis has done several books, including this one. So take your pick. They're all 1 in 10. I really like that. That's a cool cover. I really like that one. Here you go, honey. Now I'm wondering, is this one pretty? Is that a pretty one? Just curious. All right, let's look at the comments. See what y'all got to say. Baker got this one. 3 for 13. Nice. That one's not pretty. At 311 is awesome. I thought so. I thought the Snake Eye one was really cool because Scarlet is hot and Snake Eyes is not. She's a cover by. Yeah, that's what I'm kind of guessing. That Duke cover is Dookie. Oh, that one is cool. Yes, 3G in the house. What's going on? Thank you for coming and hanging out. Appreciate you. Erased from existence, Dr. Emmett Brown. Is that Wesley Snipes? No, it's not Wesley Snipes. Cobra Commander is... I thought it was cool. Negative space covers are good for signatures, in my opinion. I can see that. Pretty awkward. Yeah, maybe. That's a 616 cover. Is it really? Yeah, it is. Look at you, Dale. Dale? All right, cool. That's enough of that. I figured it was either because of the character or something. Like, I don't know. I figured it had to do something with the character as to why the other ones just were not popping off. Larry says, everyone, please remember to smash the like button. Thank you, Larry. Appreciate that. Coming at number 3, we've got Daredevil number 150, if I remember right. Ooh, look at me. Look at me as I look at my sheet to make sure that I was right as I was saying that. This features the first appearance of Paladin. Paladin is rumored to be coming to the MCU. I read one article where it says it was confirmed, but and what I keep hearing, it can't be confirmed because Vision Quest has not been confirmed yet, and they're saying that he'll be in Vision Quest is what it is, and he'll be after the Vision, which kind of seems they better make this dude like uber powerful or something to be like taking on the Vision. I'm just saying, like you got to be somebody to take on the Vision. But that's why this is on the list. That's why this is, people are buying this book right now. Fine's going for $12. Another character that's rumored to be coming to the MCU, that's a villain, that'll be for the Punisher, is Ma Nucci. All right? Now, Ma Nucci is a female crime boss. Pardon me. That the Punisher really did a number on her, like pretty bad. She wound up being an amputee. And just torso. So, and she got mauled by like polar bears. It's pretty crazy. But yeah, that's the rumored villain for a Punisher special that's coming out. Very fines for this book are going for $4 right now, where fines are sitting at $3. So if you're in the spec or whatever and you're looking for those villains, I think Ma Nucci may be one to kind of look into. This is done by Garth Ennis as well, so he's got a little sickness going on there. Cue the Disturbed music there, but yeah, Ma Nucci as your alternative. Let's see what the chat says. Mr. Akins, Dale knows comics, but he doesn't collect them. He collects them. Come on now. I have my thing for redheads, but Baroness is in the Energon universe is hotter than Scarlet. Prove me wrong. Let's see. Everybody giving scores for the 14. Knowledge is free. Yes, it is. 1 for 15 says Mr. Akins. 1 for 15 says Dale. And 1 for 15 says Larry. Joe, Paladin is also the Amazing Spider-Man assassination plot story arc. Oh, nice. Yeah, I read somewhere where like didn't he commit suicide or something like that? No, maybe I think I'm getting mixed up with another character. I think I'm getting mixed up with Mysterio. Never mind. I apologize. What else? The Paladin character had like a lot of associations with like the Wild Pack, and so I was trying to like link it over to Silver Sable because like that's becoming a rumor again. But the Ma Nucci thing is like apparently it didn't get a whole lot of buzz, so I'll throw that out there because I've heard they're looking for a female antagonist for that Punisher special from what I hear. So Amazing Spider-Man 320, 325. See, Baker knows everything. McFarlane's last issues. There you go. All right, coming in at number 2, we've got The World to Come. Is this the A cover right here? It is Joe Quesada A cover. Looks like the new Black Panther may be on the cover of this as well. Don't quote me on that, but looks very familiar from that other cover. Near Mint's going for $34 right now. I mean, this is like, that's what it seems like, is like everybody is all about this new Black Panther, but like, dude, these like, this story takes place in a dystopian future. Like, it's not even probably like the main Marvel universe. This is like an Elseworld type story more than likely. So like, how long is this character really going to last? How long is this character really going to hold on? The only character I know of that's kind of held on that people have like really enjoyed is Wolverine. That's my alternative. First appearance of Old Man Logan. I feel like this story right here holds value, like it just does. I'm not necessarily a fan of it, but like that doesn't mean that everybody else doesn't like it and enjoy it. And, Old Man Logan, like, how can you go wrong there? Near Mint's $20 for this book. Like, I think this is a solid pickup. I think it'll hold its value. It has. It's one of those stories that people just like and go to. It's I think it's a 6-issue series as well. Maybe a little longer than that. Yeah, it probably ends around 72. And then there's a giant special that goes along with it as well. So Near Mint's $20. Yeah, if you're looking into dystopian future characters, I think Old Man Logan's more of a solid bet than this new Black Panther. Let's see. Apparently, I don't collect comics as well. Larry got his 2. Yeah, he did. 2 for 17. Congrats, Larry. 2 for 17 says Baker. 3 for 17. Oh no, 3 for 17 says Baker, and 2 for 17 says Mr. Akins. 1 for 17 says Dale. Dale, you're so close. You're so close, Dale. Come on. One more, Dale. One more. Do you have this variant? Do you have the ratio? Marvel Knights, The World to Come. Black and white surprise variant. This is on the list last week. Yeah. So Near Mint's for this book going for $80. Again, I think it's a variant. It was a surprise. Like I don't know how many per store this was or anything like that, but yeah, I think it's all about the new Black Panther. Maybe even the son of the Black Panther. But T'Challa's had sons before in other universes, which brings me to the alternative, which is Avengers number 6. This is the first appearance of Azuri in comic books. First full appearance of Azuri in comic books. Son of T'Challa and the Storm. Near Mint's going for $6. This was a hype book there for a bit. People were wanting this one because, it was, especially right after Wakanda Forever. People want this book because it was the son of T'Challa. So, if you were looking for this book because you like that kind of a character, Near Mint's right now for $6, which I think's an okay buy. It's okay. Not the best, but it's okay. I think it's better than this right here. Like, that's not even a fire cover, honestly. In my opinion. I could be wrong. Y'all may enjoy it, but $80 for that? For that? No. No. Come on now. No. Surely not. Let's see. Dale. I have 3 on the bottom list, though. I just don't collect the top tier books, it seems. 2 for 18 says Mr. Akins and Larry. 1 says Dale, and 3 says Baker. 3 for 19 says Mr. Akins. Dale. 2 weeks in a row putting my papers away now in shame. Aw. Yep, Black Panther and Black Cat even had a fling and a couple of kids in another reality. I didn't know that. That's pretty cool. Black Cat. Wow. Couple of kids. That sounds like more than just a fling. It's got to be hard, like, going around stealing things pregnant. Like, there's no way. There's no way. 2 for 19 says Larry. 3G in the house says 0 for 19. That's what I get for being late. Consistency, Dale. Consistency. That's great. All right, let's give some books away. Let's give a duck away so that we can give some books away at the end of the month. Cats have multiple babies. What's the hashtag for tonight, y'all? What's the hashtag? What are we doing? Hashtag consistency. We have a second for consistency. Dagger cards in the house. What's going on, Dagger? Thank you for coming out. I can guarantee I got a 0. That's funny. Oh, we got 2 for consistency. It looks like that's what it is. Hashtag consistency. Hopefully one of y'all spelled that right. Hashtag cat daddy. Mexican Coke, yes. Hashtag damn Dale. Hashtag you're not the father. Oh man, that's funny. Oh, hashtag meow. That's a good one. Good short one. Litter of cats. Nice. All right, hashtag consistency. If you want a chance of getting a duck this month, Black Spiders in the house. What's going on, man? Thanks for coming out. Appreciate you. Saying hello to everybody in the chat. Hashtag crown and coat. Nice. Yes, I like where your head's at there. All right. Cool. We'll let those hashtag consistencies get in. If you want a chance to get a duck, join the likes of Jonathan, Collectibles to Astonish, as well as JSS Brooklyn, because that man's already won 2. He's been on it. Let's show those books that are given away for this month's giveaway. I don't remember what issue this is, so you have to forgive me. However, it is a David Nakayama, like, color bleed cover. Pretty cool. Nice cover. Let's be real. David Nakayama always kills it. So, there's that. It's not number 1. I don't remember what number it is. I don't know. And this, because it's that time of year. Fantastic Four presents Franklin Richards, Son of a Genius, School's Out. So, fantastic book. Pretty sure he does all this in like one day. And then at the bottom. Wait. So what am I going to do tomorrow? Talking to Herbie. It's fantastic. No pun intended. So yeah, those are the 2 books starting things off the month. Hashtag consistency. If you get a chance at a duck. We got 9 entries in. We got 12 people watching. Get those hashtag consistencies in to get yourself a duck. Follow Mr. Michael Baker over there on Instagram. 95 Heels. Man's got 9 8s for days. 4 days, and he's giving them away, including this Baker June giveaway right here of Ultimate Universe number 1. This is a 1 in 50 Virgin variant. CGC 9.8. Given away by Mr. Michael Baker because he just loves you all. Just because he loves you all. That's why. So, go follow him on Instagram. Go show him some love over there. And show back up at least by the end of the month for the giveaway. Actually, Baker could change his mind at any point in time and decide he wants to do it on the second Monday to the end or something. I don't know. He may be crazy. I'm just saying. He's giving 9 8s away. I think he's given what? I know on this show alone, he's given like, we're in June, so that's 6. Plus he did like 2 doubles if I remember right. So yeah, he's given like 9 8s, 9 8s away already. That's consistency right there. Hashtag consistency. Nice, right? Very, very much so. Mike Casino Comics in the house. What's going on, homie? Thank you for coming out. Appreciate you. Hey, here's your chance. You got another chance, Joe. You got another chance. I'm just saying. Hashtag consistency. Come on. There we go. Hashtag consistency, y'all. If you want a chance at getting a duck. Nice. There you go. There's a little sneak peek. He's got another double lined up, y'all. Another double lined up. And, that's just on my channel. I know he's giving away on other channels, too. So, like, man has been very generous. Very generous. All right. Let's see what else is going on in my world. My world is also consisted of a podcast called the Comically Comics Podcast. And we're going through the Fantastic Four movies right now. We've done the 1994 Fantastic Four movie. That can be found on YouTube, by the way, if you want to check that out. And then next up was the 2005 Fantastic Four movie, which that's what we did a review of here. You can check that movie out on Disney+. Give our little podcast a listen here. You can find it on all podcast catchers, including Apple Podcasts and Spotify. And then you'll find you'll find it also on YouTube here this Wednesday. So if you enjoy podcasts, I think you'll really enjoy this one. And we have a good time talking about comic book stuff. Comic book and comic book accessories. So, yeah. Hashtag consistency. If you want a chance to get in the duck. Dale, oh snap. Love the Energon universe. Right. Why is it not loading hashtags? It has loaded them. It's got 10 now. So 12 people watching, 10 have entered in. That's decent. That's pretty good. Maybe so. Maybe so. Yeah, I see your name on here. But so you should be good. You should be good. Cool. All right. Y'all ready? I'm a little late. But it looks like I'm the closer again. I don't think Will's doing his thing. So but here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Who is getting a duck this evening? There's Larry. Mrs. 22 again. Jeez, Pete's. Honey, I'm going to need to take you to go get lottery tickets, honestly. Like, this is like, I need you to start trying to get other people's comics to get them to our house. Give it to 3G. All right, we'll do. 3 Good Nerds. You have got a duck. Congratulations. 3 Good Nerds. Awesome. There you go. Bro, like, constantly. All right. Cool beans. Hey, thank y'all so much for coming and hanging out with me this Monday night and every Monday night. I appreciate y'all very much. Love y'all. Hope y'all take care of yourselves this week. Get away from the high fructose corn syrup. And if you don't get that, check out the beginning of the show. We had a whole health moment there at the very beginning. So remember, Father's Day is this weekend. If you were blessed enough to have your father still with you, go enjoy time, spend time with him. So again, thank y'all so much for watching. As always, y'all have a good one.